Alright, everyone, I am here once again for our annual Tool Within. Um, I can zip. It's the last one. I'm gonna shut down the music because it's a little buggy. For some reason, it's a little buggy, but I'm okay with that, honestly. But yeah, this is it has to be it. This has to be the last one I'm doing. Um, I don't know how long I can take this for because I need to finish this game. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the Evil Within, finish it, and that's pretty much what I can say. I forgot to bring out my controller. Hopefully, um, this will be my final one. Hopefully, this will be my final one. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Just it has to be it. This has to be it. Honestly, the last one I'm gonna do. If I didn't, because I'm assuming we can do the second one. What's that? Alright. I have to finish this. Oh, but there is DLCs. Okay. My controller's not ready. I hate when it happens. Controller doesn't move to the left side, so I mean the right side. Let me know if you can see the screen or not. There's English. There you go. Oh my god. This is my last stream of Evil Within. I have to complete this game. Am I gonna do the DLC? Once I finish the second one. Maybe? Second? I don't know. I'm gonna keep the first one for now. But I finished up here. I don't know if you can see the screen. So I'm just gonna boop and boop. Step away from the chat a little. Oh, yep, it works. Alright. Oh, my heart. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. My heart. Oh, no, that shouldn't be a thing. No, I should have expected the heart. Oh, my heart. I wasn't ready. Oh no, my heart. Ah, yeah. That actually hurt me. Oh no. It's one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, I'm completing this game. So I can't go through this way? Alright. How much points I have? 3. I don't know what's this. What is this? Superman. Alright. Oh yeah. Hey Cass, how you doing? Need more of this, need more of that. And I think I need more of this. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I'm ready. Oh, I don't have my lantern anymore. Oh, that's neat. That's a neat detail because I smashed it in the previous video.
If I make it out alive, I'm never riding in an elevator again.
Now, let me know if the audio is low or not. Wait a second. Wait, I have teacher. Wait. Oh, it's because it's taller. Never mind. Alright, you motherfucker. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Oh, there's a door there. I'm guessing there's a brain. Oh, wait.
It can't be.
Oh, that's a plot twist.
Help! Help!
Wait, Kidman? I don't simp.
Sebastian, get away from him.
I don't simp for women.
Sebastian, listen to me. Stop. Your interests are the same as ours.
Look, I get it. You're not just some rookie detective, and this is not just some ordinary kid. You killed Joseph and you shot me.
Wait,
So right
Joseph's
at this
dead?
moment, that's enough reason for me not to trust you.
You're a good man. That's why
Bitch.
doesn't matter anymore. If you know who this kid is, if you know anything, you know why he can't be allowed to live.
Bullshit. It's Ruvik. He's the one that...
Oh, my controller vibrating. Oh, this is the final boss, isn't it?
Leslie, stop.
Oh, that's Ruvik. Right. Oh,
Leslie!
oh. My controller is vibrating so hard. Wait, so why am I in here? Oh, I see. It all makes sense. There's all upside down world. Oh my god. Ow. Ew. It's slimy and wet. What am I looking at? This is like Doctor Strange level of thing. It looks so Doctor Strange. E. Oh. Yeah, that's beautiful. And ah. Guys. Would you smash? No. I'm smash. Would you smash? Uh-oh, I didn't. Don't smash me though. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to win? Oh, I'm guessing I'm supposed to... I'm guessing I'm supposed to, like... Nah, run towards it. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, yeah, it's me this way. I may be dumb. And that's it. Look here. Goes this way. And then he goes this way. Oh my god. run, you gotta run. That's a tentacle hentai. That's a tentacle hentai. The tentacle hentai. Hentai. He's gonna fuck me in the ass. How am I still alive? How am I still alive? Is it because I'm the main character? Oh. What a coincidence. Stop holding that thing. Yeah, but I mean, you shouldn't let go of that. How the fuck am I still alive? Oh no, don't kill me. Oh my god. Oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. That gotta hurt, dude. But how is he not dead? Oh wait. Am I ripped in half? Oh, never mind. I thought we were ripped in half. Oh, I did it. Ugh. Is this it? Oh, I'm still on. Oh, I have the umbilical cord. Yikes. Yikes, am I like...
I created this world.
That's
You
rude.
cannot keep me here.
Ruvik. I'm going to finish this.
Yeah, finish this. Muscle action? Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, finish it off. Beautiful.
Vital signs, sir.
Don't tell me this is all of a dream.
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere. No one can.
that's Rubik right there. There, brain. A hazmat guy. Oh. So is Leslie still alive?
Go, go! Detective, are you all right? Is there anyone else?
Just give me some real fresh air.
Leslie there. Oh, am I still in the dream? I was about to say, I thought we were still in the dream. It's weird.
Find myself within darkness twisting me.
That's how it ends. Okay, I thought there were 16 chapters. I don't know if this is copyrighted, so get my headphone, but where's the headphone? But yeah, that's Evil Within. I didn't realize that I had to only complete chapter 15. Oh man, I'm an idiot, but oh man, wow. I mean, what a game this is, right? I really felt intrigued by the story, honestly. Yeah, it's a really good game, and I really appreciate how it, you know, does this thing. That's the thing, and I really like that. I really like this game. This game's really good, and just seeing this, like how the story goes from how the tone shift. Like, I don't like how there's like I don't like how a lot of horror games, or like this one, becomes like a shooter game. Like it has the potential to be a really good jump scares, but I did like how most of the horror games. What I really like about this horror game is that like you think there's gonna be a jump scare, but really nothing happens, and I really love that eeriness that they give you, and I applaud for that. I applaud them for that, for making this kind of like that, a horror game like that, where you think it's gonna happen, but really nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? And I give them props for that, for making it seems like I'm gonna get jump scared, but actually don't get jump scared. If you know what I mean. So I'll give this game, and I really love I kind of didn't like the how I just realized I was playing survival all this time. I thought once I guess I should have known, but I played it on casual now, and realizing the survivalness, and obviously I'm not really good with that thing where I'm just like so bad at games where like it tells you like don't consume your ammo, and really just like, and I'm really terrible at that, so it is my fault for like making myself a little bit harder for myself when it comes to that, when it comes to those games where I'm not really good at those, right? Where consume your ammo, be stealthy, or don't waste ammo and save your ammo. And I really like that. And I can't believe I was playing. I should have known. Should have known this was a short cut. I was near the end. I should have played it. I shouldn't have stopped all this time. But yeah, this is a really good horror game, and I actually recommend it. I give this. If I was to rate this as a wrestling stars, I would give this a 4 stars out of 5. There's some things I didn't like about the mechanic, the controls were a little tanky, and I do. But what I really love about is the resolution, where it's like a panoramic kind of thing, where instead of just like a widescreen 1920 by 1080, it was like kind of like a movie-ish, right? And I really like that tone. I really like the aesthetic. I really like the environment. I love everything about this game. Obviously, I didn't like the controls, and it was a little tanky. Obviously, I could just switch the setting, but default-wise, it is pretty interesting. Weird when I press my right stick or something like that. So yeah, I'll rate this 4 stars out of 5. This game is really great overall. Like it's the horror, the jump scares are unexpected. Not just unexpected, but it doesn't happen that often. Like you know how every cheap jump scares go ooh and then just go ah like that, and it's a really big noise that happens out of nowhere. That just happens. There's not really much predictable jump scares at all. But yeah, that's how I would describe turbo machine gun, turbo rocket launcher, 50,000. New game plus and model viewer cannot be selected. Choose a difficult setting with selecting new game. Please don't look at a total number of deaths. That's how many times I died? 120? That's how much I died? And obviously there's like replayability as well. Yeah, new game plus. Save upon completion. Model viewer. Let me see those beautiful models they have added. Again, I love Sebastian. I like the main character of this game. It's like honestly one of the most reasonable ones. Like in terms of like, you know how like every single time there's like this main character. Sometimes you're kind of stupid or something like that. Sebastian is a pretty fucking cool character. I really dig his character. Oh, and I love his trench coat. The trench coat actually looks fucking cool. Like he has it, but I guess I know the reason why. Hitman. Alright. So something about her, right? It's very interesting. I really like the character. Like for a little while, I thought she was a rookie and whatever, but man, she has a character development. Joseph Oda. Alright. I can't believe he actually died. Nurse Tatiana, that's the late. Apparently, she was in the. She was like. It's very interesting. this is Rubik the entire time. Laura Victoriana. Marcelo. Oh, his name is Marcelo. But yeah, I really love this. I like how he can. Oh, you can look at the. Brass knuckles. Haunted? Group F. Group E. Group E. Oh. Oh, the core. I'd say. I'm not gonna. This motherfucking boss fight was pretty fucking hard. I can't believe I actually did this. Survival. Shigyo? Since when was this? Our subject drowned during the test. Never seen this one. It was a fucking hard one. Laura. Oh wait, Laura as in... This Laura? Rubik's beautiful, generous sister. The only one who understands him. He likes to pretend red. So they turned her into a creature. Guys. Would you smash? Would you honestly smash? Like, if you would smash, chat type 1 if you would smash. Because I will smash. I will take the risk. And all that. Sentinel. Oh, this dog creature. I remember this one. Yeah, it's a weird... I love the design of the enemies. It's not just the zombie, it just... They all have these really good details about these enemies as well. Zen. You can remember him, he's the tall motherfucker. Sadist, yep, fuck that guy. Ultra ego, yeah. Young adult Rubin. Rubin Victoriana. I'm Castellanos. Marcel Jimenez. Alma. Yeah. They're all pretty good models. They have all good models. Play demo. The Kitten's story continues. Mission. It could truly find herself with the darkness of STEM, confronting Rubik's in her own personality. Her mission. One is that one. Without a weapon, Kidman is essentially powerless. Stay hidden and look around her. The assignment. Yes, we did. That's one of the DLCs. Oh, very interesting. An oath. This is a DLC. So, is this like Kidman's backstory? Or is this like what she did during the events of the Evil Within? Like, it could be anything at this point. Honestly. They existed together, but each saw things in their own way. It was as if each patient consciousness filled in the blanks, creating their own reality. Test notes from Ariel 716/AX. Dr. Marcelo Jimenez.
Do you stand with Mobius?
Morbius?
I
Yeah.
do. I made my choice.
Is this during the train? When was this? Oh, it was during the ambulance? It's like the first chapter? Well, I think it is. It's the first chapter. Well, he's gone.
The crash. I wasn't alone. Where is everybody?
Ew. Disgusting. I think I know where I'm supposed to go.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Sorry, detectives. Gives it creeps up.
Ow. So she just keeps falling down?
Shit. I've got to get out of here.
You're having her own memories?
There's no going back.
We're back up.
Oh, she's having her own flashbacks.
Hey, where's Joseph?
Everyone must
Oh, let's break it.
settle down, Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie. Leslie Withers.
I'm sorry?
Kid, I need you focused. I need your attention. This is a serious matter. Everything we do is a serious matter.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'd like to think so, but conviction must be proven with action. As I was saying, your target is Leslie Withers. He's a patient at Beacon Mental Hospital. But he's something more. Simply put, we need him to run our STEM system. Without this asset, our research will mean nothing.
I don't understand. We own Beacon. Why not just take him?
Our relationship with his advisor, Marcelo Jimenez, has become rather strained. The boy is a leverage piece. Jimenez plans to activate a STEM prototype at Beacon without our permission. Obviously, that's unsuitable. Have no illusions. It will be dangerous. Come, take a walk. The nurses are waiting.
It's a cat. I want the red eye. Oh, the kitty cat.
Hey there. Where did you come from?
Wait, game setting survival? Oh, so this is my safe spot? Let's see. This one. His face is puzzled. Alright. Maybe I'm supposed to go here.
If Jimenez activates the system, you'll be pulled in. Hopefully he doesn't. But as a precaution, we've prepared an infusion to prevent contamination.
Like a vaccine? To protect me?
More accurately, to hide you. We developed STEM, but there is a ghost in the system. Something we call Ruvik. It means to keep us out. This infusion should protect you to some extent.
I see. Guess we did need some kind of backstory for Kidman. She is a little weird.
Why send me alone?
You won't be alone. You'll be with your team from KPD. You'll get a call on the radio reporting an incident at Beacon. Everything will be arranged. But their consequences of little value. In regards to your mission, they're expendable. Come, sit down. We must have that boy. He will enable us to change everything.
I'll come back with him.
I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Loyalty is a sensitive subject for us. Trust is such a valued commodity in today's world. So once again, I ask you, do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Now you must back up your words with actions. Do not waver. Now I'm going to count down. And when I'm finished, I'll ask you a series of questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Have you ever felt abandoned by the ones you trusted?
Oh, this is creepy. I'm gonna actually pull out that fucking big ass needle. Yeah, I think it cringe. Ooh, that kind of made me cringe a little. Possible not speeding up.
Hey! Anyone?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Let's say anyone. I look a lover. Let's see. Oh, flashlight. Or I have a flashlight.
What's going on? Where did everyone go?
This way.
Help!
Hey!
Not the light! Not the light!
Hold on, I'm gonna find a way in there.
This dude.
Please. No. No!
Oh. That is terrifying, dude. It's actually terrifying when you within the game.
Oh shit. What could have done this?
Must be something here. Oh, this is here now.
I'm
Entry
afraid that
number
the fragile mental states of the subjects are limiting our studies. Mobius wants us to move past Beacon patients and onto more stable people. They want to get STEM closer to its intended use. Would they see the world in the same way? Would a sane mind weather the psychically draining experience? I had that dream again. I entered the STEM myself.
Press B, move corners. I'm supposed to call enemy.
Hey!
There's zombie. I see it.
Over here.
Ooh. Control standstill to completely recover health. Hide and use cover to increase recovery rate. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's a puzzle. Are there any notes here? And the fact that there's 3 like oh. That's stupid. There it is. Better scrap. Oh, interesting. Oh. Be the zombie.
Hey! Come here.
There you go. Need a save point. one cup of water. Now come out. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Come here.
There you go. Nice. That's me. There's nothing. Nothing? Oh, what's this? It is some checkpoint. Office key card. I'll end this here. You know what? I'm gonna end this here. I'll end this here. For now, because I did not know what was the whole thing about the. I didn't realize the ending was gonna be really short, and I didn't expect that to happen. I thought there was only 2 more chapters left, but apparently there's only 15 chapters. Should have read that sooner or later. Yeah, I think Evil Within is such a great game. It's there's some things I didn't like about it, like the right stick thing, where it felt like it felt too. How do you? I don't know how you explain this, but it just felt like the controls were a little tanky, a little bit. Not sensitivity's meh. And all that, but I don't really have any issues with this game. So yeah, I'll rate this 4 stars out of 5. I think Evil Within is such a really great game, and I would recommend playing Evil Within as well, because it's such a great game. I didn't expect it to be chapter 15. I didn't even know. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I did not know. I did not know that it was going to be this short. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about that. Very interesting game. I love the whole horror aspect of the game, and I really appreciate how the developers of Bethesda and all these like comes up with this. Like, I really love this. I really love this game, and you want me to continue, if you want to see watching me suffer through the whole what's it called? The other the DLCs that they released, do let me know, because I will definitely want to check it out and play it more, because I did play it a little bit. The aesthetic, the horror, I really love the whole atmosphere of it and such. So again, it's such a really good um, horror game. You know, sometimes there's things that really didn't like, but not really. Like, that's something that kind of ticked me off a little, which is definitely the whole. He's right there. It isn't a bad game per se, and you know, obviously there's excuse me, like, it's actually a really good game, and I'm very excited to play The Evil Within 2, because I want to know how this story just progresses over, right? And I really feel like it has a lot of potential. Let me check why Spotify is making this funky noises. But yes, I really love the whole atmosphere, the whole jump scare is just not that frequent. But I'm can't wait to play the whole second game, and see how the aesthetic and the whole, like, is this like what is it like? No, because I rate this four and 4 stars out of 5. Right, 4 stars out of 5. I'm excited to play Within 2. I don't think there's any DLCs for Evil Within 2, which is very interesting, because I thought there would be, but not really. But yeah, that's it's like a mix of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Resident Evil in terms of gameplay, and the story is like Silent Hill, pretty much. If you catch my drift, like it just like so good. I recommend playing this game, and you know, obviously, hopefully things start to get interesting. And so yes, that's gonna be it for me. I know this is a short stream. Just wanted to finish the Evil Within, and that's what I kind of wanted to do. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Such a interesting game, and I finished it. It looks really good. Hopefully in the second one, I'm expecting it to be a lot better. But I really like the whole. I feel like I don't know what will happen, but I find it very interesting. The whole Evil Within is the second one, and let's see where we will like go from here, right? Yeah. It's like yeah, I'm hoping to like play this game. Hoping to play this game more sooner or later. But yeah, I will. But yeah, I am hoping to play the Evil Within 2, and I'll install that after that. But tomorrow, or right, today, today in the morning, I'll play hopefully tomorrow I'll replay Yakuza 0, and hopefully throughout that I could try and finish the whole sub stories and like probably platinum and all those and that's pretty much what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And pretty much, yeah, that's that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a scary game. Really love the design of the whole enemy, and like a lot of care went into this game, and I can see it. I can see that. I can absolutely see that they went really like good moments. There's a lot of there's not like jump scares aren't really that terrible. Like there's not, it's not like it's creepy. Like the atmosphere is very creepy, and I really love that. I just love how they presented that, and you know, and such like that. And hopefully in the second one they carry on, and what I would expect from Evil Within 2 is definitely have more hopefully we get more hopefully I thought we found like the story will be more interesting, and I think hopefully we get more of Sebastian's backstory, because that's what I want to see for more, because they haven't really touched on, they really haven't touched on you know what I'm saying? Like we haven't really touched on it except for like notebooks and all that, and I really don't mind that. It's just that hopefully we get more details on how he works, so, or how he does what he does. So like yeah, that's pretty much how I would explain the Evil Within and stuff like that. Hopefully we get to experience and stuff like that. Because I love the Evil Within. It's such a really good horror game, and I recommend it. It's like you think there's gonna be a jump scare, like you think, like your brain tells you. Your brain tells you that there's gonna be a jump scare. Then you realize the jump scares doesn't happen. So that makes it so good. That makes the Evil Within so good. Because of that, like these horror games, really like that. It's such a good idea to do that, and really just upgrading your expectations into a whole new level. So I rate this. So I'm gonna rate this 4 stars out of 5. Like 4.5 stars out of 5. I think the problem with this, and I'm gonna be really nitpicky, is the controls movements. The movement with your right stick or camera. I don't really. Okay, I can change it. I should have changed the whole. Like, what's it called? I should have changed that. The whole settings for that. Obviously, I can't. It's just that I just wanted to see how it worked and what they're intended to on their console, right? And that's my fault, honestly. It's kind of my fault for not having that. But again, The Evil Within, great game. I would recommend it. Oh, and hopefully, we get to see, like, for the second game, I think I would love to see how this horror game changes, like, what I would expect to see is more of Sebastian than just hopefully get more stuff about Sebastian as a main character, because we did get to know about whether we got to see, like, you know what I'm saying, like more about backstories about Sebastian and all that, and he's such a great character, and I really like that. And I really like that. And hopefully get to see more of that in the future. But if there's any other horror games that you would love me to play, do let me know, because I am a huge fan of horror games, and I may have pushed out here because I didn't know that this was going to be this type of horror game, and I didn't plan to play the game, so kind of wussed out there. But there was a checkpoint or something. What can I do? But other than that, I didn't know the DLC would have been like that. They changed the whole shift. A tonal shift in the game. So yeah, it's such a good game. Like, hopefully I will get to see more of this. Hopefully get to see more. I do wish horror games does that, right? Where they like, you think there's gonna be a jump scare, but there's not. You know what I mean? I wish more horror games does that. And I would love to see more horror games. But if there's a horror game that you want me to play, or you want to see me play, so that you can see me suffer, let me know. Right? Just let me know. Let me know if you have any, because I will definitely would love to play horror games. So yeah, that's there's another thing I want to talk about is my schedule for next week, which obviously tomorrow I'll play because of Zero. It's just that I want to talk about it because it's very interesting because I think next week is gonna be the most interesting, which I will show it to you. If you want to see my schedule, want to see a full scale schedule of what I will do to tomorrow. Here it is. Wait, I don't have it yet. Capture. Let me change the, or just chatting. Where's that? Play, not playlist community. So yeah, pretty much. Apex, Yakuza 0, still gonna play that, and the Evil Within 2. Thursday will be the Evil Within 2, if you're interested in that. And then Friday, I'll do Warframe. I might have to like make more quests that I had in mind for Warframe, because I still haven't done all of the work quests. So hopefully I can finish that as soon as possible. But okay, Spotify, fuck you. Your audio fucking sucks for some reason. But yeah, I guess I had to send you off without the music. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say about that. Like Monday, I have nothing. It's 0. Stoked, hyped for that because I wanted to play this game and wanted to stream it properly. I believe I streamed before, and so like that. So hopefully I get to play it and you know do stuff with that. But tomorrow Yakuza 0. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this is my send off for today. Today in the morning, remember Yakuza 0. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good because I love Yakuza. I'm also excited for Yakuza Ishin Wano. Right? So I'm also very hyped for that, and so I shall see you today in the morning.